check. Yeah, that's the only thing that works. Right, 10 frames per second it is. Yeah. Oh, hang on. No. Should have just left it the way it was. Yeah. Okay, is it back? Is it back? Should be back. Should be back. Offline. Nah, see, this sucks. This sucks. Oh, okay, I've just got to wait.
Yeah, you can.
It is the way it is. Well, everyone wasn't saying that before. Everyone said fix it. So now you've got to live with it. We can hear and see you. Really? Okay. Okay. I'll refresh. I'll probably refresh and it might... Oh, system resumed. Okay. Hang on, welcome back. Blah, blah, blah. System health. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right.
Can you really see me?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Works in Brisbane. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Can everyone hear me? Give me a thumbs up on the audio, and the video is still 10 frames per second. Sorry, it is what it is. So, give me a thumbs up on the audio. Yeah, video and audio working. I think everyone's... Hey, Faye V's back. Faye V is a moderator. Still set as a moderator. Yes, we can hear you. Alright, everyone's good. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you try and fix it. Everyone said fix it. Well, half the people said fix it. So I tried to fix it. Can't fix it. Broadcasting in 10 frames per second. My mouth is probably out of sync. Well, it's not out of sync. It shouldn't be out of sync. It's just 10 frames per second. And, oi, you've moved these here. Jeez, he's quick. And we're back. We're moving the lab. I didn't know you could do this, but I stopped. You can stop the... You can keep the broadcast going. I was still broadcasting using XSplit. I'm using XSplit to broadcast to YouTube, not eevSTREAM. I can broadcast to both at the same time, actually. But I'm broadcasting to YouTube, and I kept the stream going, but you can actually stop it. So I kept the broadcast going. You can stop the stream, so I can go in there and change camera settings and change cameras. I plugged in, like changing USB ports and all sorts of stuff, and I was able to do that. I didn't know you could do that, which is fascinating. And I kept the broadcast going, so it's still one recording on YouTube, but of course you would have seen it go offline there. So I didn't know that. There you go. Learn something new every day. All right, we are.
So this is all clear.
This is clear.
Pretty much.
Jeez. See, it's a lot. Get rid of these two. Get rid of this crap. That's a lot of room.
Yeah.
That's a lot of room. Yeah. I think this is going to be good.
I was just thinking we can probably just blind these here, and then we can chuck all the stuff on top of the table because there isn't much room there.
Right. Well, hang on. Let's see if these tables go through. Where's the measuring tape? Here. So these are 680. Yeah, that'll easily go through. These are 800mm doors. Okay, so we can easily get those in and out. Yep, no problems. We don't. I was afraid that we might have to tilt them and do something weird like that, but no, that's good. All right.
So.
Oh, I didn't release my video this morning. I didn't release it. It's on Patreon and on the supporters forum on the EEVblog forum. For those who haven't seen it, it's mucking around with my H-field probe and trying to do RFID tag, RFID shielding, because I'm doing a live show because my wife got one of these RFID shielding bags. Not because of that, it just happened to be RFID shielding to stop people stealing your credit card info and stuff like that as they walk past you. And I did some tests on that. So That's currently uploaded, but not publicly live yet. Alright, so these benches, if you want to know where I got them from, I got them from Bunnings. They're excellent. They are superb benches. They're like, I don't know, 150 bucks or something a pop, but you can get like the extra shelves, probably 200 with the extra shelf on the bottom, but they're really nice, solid benches. I really like them. Right, so you reckon leave these here?
Oh, we can probably just these.
Right. Alright, you reckon leave them here,
Well,
and...
I don't know where we're going to put all that stuff in that room.
Right, yeah, okay.
So,
good point. Alright.
and
Yep.
we've got to also move this, so...
Hang on, I need to get my drink bottle out. It's horribly low.
What was that company? Bunnings Warehouse. Just keep
Yeah, Bunnings, if you didn't hear it. The audio should be good. The audio should be 100%. The C920 webcam, the mic in it's not bad. And there's no ambient noise here. The aircon's on. No, the aircon's on, but it's not actually blowing. So there's no one next door. So the audio should be pretty clear. Don't know what audio rate I'm streaming at. Doesn't matter. It's just voice. I did actually have a plan to knock out these walls, knock out the cubicle wall and make it one big open plan lab, but that's too hard. That's real messy stuff. So I think I'll go with the plan of putting the packing and shipping in there now. Right, what do we do with all this crap? Okay, yeah, good point.
Rubbish bin first, all the unnecessary things.
Yeah, all necessary things. Okay, well we need some boxes.
Yeah, I've got...
Okay.
And you've got some other...
Oh yeah, those huge boxes, yeah, they're for, I still got to pack and ship. Got a couple of power supplies left up there, that's what I got those for. Had like 8 power supplies and I sold 5 of them or something. Alright, so...
These are... I don't know what you want to keep. What you want to go.
yeah, no, I'll do this. Alright.
So,
It's ridiculous. No. Actually, come out of here. Oh. New registration. That's kind of important. Oh, right. That just leaked all over my chair. My dumpster chair. Everything's dumpster. Everything in here is dumpster. I swear I've kitted out my entire lab with stuff from the dumpster. It's like...
can I show you?
Well, no, I haven't, because those benches and stuff, you know. But it's... That's cool. Is it me? I don't know. It looks like me. It looks like me. Probably can't see it because it's too wide screen. Alright. Okay, so filing cabinet came out. Yeah, the idea is just to keep it all self-contained, packing and shipping in the cubicle. The cubicle's a bit depressing. If you haven't seen the cubicle, I've shown it many times. It's like, it's dark in there, I haven't got much light. Acoustically it's okay because I've installed acoustic panels and stuff like that. But I don't know, it's just going to feel better. Just out here I'll have better light, better air from the aircon and stuff like that. So, because I'm doing a lot more screen capture stuff now, so it's better if I have like my main lights out here all lighting me up, and the audio's fine, and so. All right. That's the new EEVblog meter. Somebody screen capture it. You can't. I was shaking it.
Yeah, well, kappa.
Yes, for those who don't know, all the way back here, pixel capture it. Yes, the EEVblog design meter, which they've changed. All of my supporters have already seen it. So if you're a supporter, you know what I'm talking about. If you're not, you may not. I think I've publicly said that I'm designing a meter, or in combination with a company who's doing that. So I've got several prototypes. That's a 3D printed case and everything. 3D printed knob, the whole works. It's cool. All right, so let's get the chair out of here. My chair, which I got from the dumpster. Get all the best stuff comes from the dumpster. I'm going to have to return these big partitions. These came from the dumpster as well. It seemed like a decent idea at the time to set up packing and shipping over here, but you can see, like, when you walk in the door, the first thing you see is like a packing and shipping department. It just feels crowded. There's always boxes in the doorway and stuff like that. So the idea is to like everything's self-contained inside the cubicle. There won't be a scrap of any other packing and shipping stuff outside of that cubicle. So, oh wait, this feels better already. It feels so much better.
Can I turn off all the electrical in that room? It won't affect anything here?
No, it shouldn't affect anything because the internet from here is coming directly off the router, which is powered under here, so it should be okay.
Should be okay.
Yeah, I'll lose the phone, but that's fine. I'll lose the router over there, that's fine.
Okay, I'm turning off.
Yeah, if you can get those cables out of there and clean them, get the, try and, oh yeah, that's dust. Dust is awful in these offices. Yeah, that's just how it accumulates. It's shocking. All right, so chair. I don't exactly know where I'm going to put my desk here, but it'll be like over here somewhere, maybe against the wall over there, because I've got a whiteboard behind there. So maybe if I'm doing like a live stream, I can turn around and do something on the whiteboard. Maybe, Anyway, we'll see. Oh, is that your phone behind there, Tiernan? There's a phone behind there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And there's my new product. Well, I've had it for quite a long time. I'm actually going to get off my ass and do the crowdfunding for it. It's the micro sleeve. Once again, supporters have seen it. I was going to do like a fancy video and stuff, because the crowdfunding things have videos. And like, I don't know, in the end, like I thought maybe not. I'll just put some photos up and say, here it is, if you want it. I wasn't going to hype it too much. I'm doing everything but working. Being productive. The only person productive here is Tiernan, I think. Alright, well, there's no reason why we can't. Right, I've got to pack up. Sorry, I've got to go in the cubicle and... right.
chucking on these tables.
Oh yeah, all my monitors, yep.
It's yeah, I'm not sure where some of these.
Yeah, no, I'll clear the top. You just get the monitors out and all the cables and wipe them all down and. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. I dread doing this stuff. This is why I never clean up. It's too much pain deciding what to do with crap. Alright. Well, important things like hard drives. These are my backup.
You put them in the boxes, perhaps?
Yeah, well, no, these are. Oh, these are special. Got some batteries that are a little bit puffy. I think they've seen better days. Yeah, Turnigy brand. You know, Hobby King. I don't know. I got them from Hobby King. They're Turnigy brand. They were for my quadcopter, and they've gone all puffy. Crap. If you want to know what my next video is going to be, it's probably going to be taking that 50-inch LCD dumpster TV and actually getting the LED strips out of it and stuff. Yeah.
This is up. It's handy.
They're my studio monitor speakers. If you want to know what monitor speaker I use, it's the Alesis M1 Active 520 USB. A really great monitor speaker for editing video and stuff. Fantastic. Volume control on the front, so handy, and mic on the front as well. That's the primary reason for choosing it actually, but it's a superb monitor speaker if you're looking to do video editing and stuff like that. Trust me, I reckon that's the best video editing monitor speaker you can get. Just from functionality point of view, from, you know, playing the headphones in the front, which I use all the time for the podcast and things like that, and the volume control, use it every day. Oh, wow, dust. The dust is horrific. Absolutely horrific. Alright. Chocolate, most important thing. There is a time limit on this, by the way. I've got to get it done by like 2:30 tops, I think. Got a family thing on. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Maybe I'll maybe work on here and just chuck.
No,
these
these are staying.
Okay.
So you don't have to touch anything. I'll clean that up later.
All the books are staying?
Yep. Oh, no, but don't move them yet. We just want the benches in here.
Yeah.
And then we'll do those as a separate thing. The mic's got to come off. Yeah.
Sort it out later.
everything's got to be individually wiped, like to get the dust off them.
Yeah.
Real pain.
Well, that's something for another day. We just need to get the main thing right. And then we can just put them back in and then
Oh, well, no, I'm going
clean
to do
it.
that today. Because I have to use those cables and have my computer with me. Actually, the problem. Oh, there we go. No, the problem's actually going to be. The problem's going to be that I don't have internet over there. Oh, well, I do. I've got a router over there, but then I've got to like run the cable across the floor, so I'm going to have to get the ladder and like install a cable overhead properly, I think, and bring it down the wall and maybe have an outlet on the wall, all that sort of jazz. So that's my Rode Podcaster mic. That's what I use for. I just got this fairly recently. Before that, I was using a C01U, which is a great mic. But yeah, made in Australia, beauty. And but you've got to be real close. It's got a real proximity effect issue. So if I talk this far away from it, sounds pretty crap. You got to talk like right up close to this puppy. It's got to, but that's what you got to do with all pro, like really high-end pro mics. So. Okay. What we should probably do is get these out the door. What do you think? Because we don't want them anymore. Well, we don't have to do it now, but don't worry about
Oh,
it
you
yet.
mean this one? Or?
Huh? No, don't worry about any of that. No, we need to just take these out. You can definitely get back in. Oh, yeah, you wanna? Yeah, pretty white. Back to the dumpster window.
Yeah, they're just.
Yeah, that was a good idea at the time, but lots of things are good ideas at the time. Still having a hard time finding a bigger lab, by the way. It's just not happening. The lab here is big enough. I mean, you know, it's nice to have something bigger, but it's probably big enough. It just needs organisation. But I'm definitely on the lookout for a bigger lab. So, yep. It's just that, yeah, the market is. There's just nothing on the market at the moment. It's terrible. What's everyone doing? Does Dave still poop in the corner? What the hell? Did anyone else's stream just stop? No?
Oh.
What happened to the Altium building? Somebody please tell him. Oh. I still get emails about that. I still get emails about the Altium building. Fair dinkum. This is crazy. All right. Yeah. Right. Oh, okay. Right. That's interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Right. See, the problem here, I don't know the router here, so my internet over there would have to go through 2 routers. It needs to go through a router over there,
Yeah.
and then it needs to go through a switch here. Sorry, switch there, a switch here to the router. So that's pretty, yeah. All right. What we should probably do is get the vacuum cleaner.
Is that all? Is that all?
Wow, look at, like, just insane.
Human slime.
No, that's carpet. That's carpet crap. Although a good lot of dust is human flesh. It is actually human flesh. A good proportion of dust, apparently. Because we're just shedding flesh all the time. It's like, yeah, it's freaky. Alright. There's even dust on the vacuum cleaner. That's how bad it is here. Alright. Might get a bit noisy. It's the crappiest vacuum cleaner in the history of vacuum cleaners. But alright, here we go. Where the hell did Blue Yoda come from? We'll need to vacuum again when we get that out, but let's just partially clean up a bit. Dust in there is terrible, Muriel.
It smells like mortine.
Mortine? No, I wouldn't say that. It's something else.
Insecticide.
Alright.
Okay. So that's all clear.
285 people watching.
It's quite a lot of people.
What was that? Tiernan is a euphemism for what?
Was it what?
I missed it. Watching Dave rearrange the lab. My life is complete now. Jeez, okay.
They'll ask you about the shirts. Where do you get the shirts?
Where do you get the shirts? From my merch store. Go to EEVblog.com. Jeez. It's not rocket science. It's part of the intelligence test. To get a shirt, you've got to actually figure out where to get it from. So I shouldn't have told you. I should have just said it's an intelligence test. Alright. So, we need to disconnect. This is like, yeah, Okay, well, yeah, we need to unscrew that. So this, well, let's get the crap off here first. Alright, so I need a box.
Yep.
The heavier that's smaller. Alright.
I can't afford shirts, buy me one.
Sorry?
I can't afford shirts, buy me one.
For what?
You couldn't afford shirts.
Oh, I couldn't afford the shirt.
Buy me shirts. I spent the online charts are hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I know.
Can we just put all the paperwork into?
Oh, no, don't touch it. Let me
Okay.
do everything on
I'll
the
work
desk.
on the other area.
Yep, cool, thanks. Wow. For some bizarre reason, I've got the contract for the sale of my house on my desk. I have no idea why. It is weird. They need to go in. Where's the cup? Here it is. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, definitely.
This thing's coming out, isn't it? It's coming.
It's probably
Probably.
We're not sure what we're going to do with it yet.
It's for the printing.
Yeah, we'll just wait until we get
Yeah.
it all installed, and then we'll figure it out if it's usable or not.
This is a real like engineering lab when you find capacitors.
Yeah, you can step on ICs and all sorts of, you find MOSFETs on the floor. Yeah. Found a 1 month overdue strata bill. Oops. Yeah, it didn't tell me. That should have worked.
Just lock them up. Not bad.
Pretty good. It sucks, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, it doesn't suck, that's its problem. Why does it keep cutting out?
No, I just turned it off.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Also, the retraction for the cord is really strong, so it pulls it out of the plug.
Right, okay, interesting.
Maybe probably tell them to dismantle the vacuum.
Hard drive, it's important. Sorry, I'm gonna add some noise. I need to turn on my air filter here, I think. It's just terrible. Well, it's been on, but it's hasn't been high. Yeah, that's probably not good. Sorry. But I want filtering. Yep. No, actually, I'll turn it down to the second one because that is stupidly loud. There we go.
Yeah, other areas. What else do we need to get out of the area? Next to the door.
Yeah, that needs paper. That's got paperwork that I wanna sort.
Like just all this stuff.
Yeah, no, just leave. It's not in the way at the moment.
Okay.
Anything that only stuff that's in the way that
Right.
prevents us from achieving our goal of yeah, the goal is to simply get these in here and a desk out there. That is the goal. Oh, 2 terabyte hard drive. Yeah, but we've got to unscrew. Alright.
That's your own job there.
Sorry?
That's your own custom job.
No, I don't know. I think it came like that. Okay, where is the wet chuck super white?
Ah, just here.
Thank you.
The drill.
No, that's right. And there's the obligatory mix of Farnell packets, DigiKey packets, Mouser packets, and LCD screens for various projects that were just, you know, parts, caps, trannies, all sorts of stuff. More LCDs that were just, you know, buried away on the desk for a project I was working on. That sort of, yep. Don't know what to do with them. Well, organise them. Got to organise parts, but it's like a week-long job to do it properly. You sure you got a Phillips and not a Aussie?
Yeah, it's working. Go ahead. It's just.
That's the old podcasting mic. I got 2 of those. The Samson CO1U, nice mic. You know, I just thought I'd try the Rode Podcaster. This one's less fussy than the Rode Podcaster. It doesn't have the same problem with the bass, with the proximity, so I can talk further away from this one and still have decent bass. But yeah, nice podcasting mic and voiceover mic for video editing, adding voiceovers to the video and stuff. You've got to find an obligatory micro supply. There it is. That's one of my original, probably second prototype, maybe. That's from that's like 5 years old. Crazy. No, I'm not fussed about finishing. Probably will get it done, but it's just like hobby project. It's just for fun, you know. Not really that pressured to get it finished. All right. We have a table which is ready, cleared. And of course you just find like a random dual row header and jumper cables and stuff like that, just the back of the table somewhere. Alright, that's ready. Sweet. Yep. Ta-da. I'm going to have to get a smaller table, desk, because the one I've got in there is huge and it's just going to look silly out here. Even though I do have 3 monitors to put on it. Yeah. Actually, this one I didn't get from the dumpster. This one's the brother-in-law's. I've got to ask if he wants it back before I toss it. Or I won't toss it. I'll put it on Gumtree or something.
How long have you had that for?
Really, since I moved in. Probably, yeah. Had it for a long time. Yeah, I don't recall actually having another desk in here, so I must have. Actually, I'll send him a message now. And find my phone. Okay. If you're wondering why I have a loop of wire like that, I was mucking around with some RFID, some of that RFID video stuff I was telling you about, and but it didn't really work, so didn't make the video. Do you want that?
A plus packing procrastination. Tear down the wall.
Tear down the wall. That was the plan. That was a plan, but it's messy. Like, I'd have to clear to tear down the walls to tear out this cubicle. I'd have to like clear the whole lab. Like, I would do it if I moved out. If I got a new lab and moved out and I wanted to rent this place, yeah, I would. Once I've moved out and this place is empty, I'd tear down the walls. It makes them more. I think it would make it more. It would make it more desirable to people if it's just one big open plan rather than just some little dicky cubicle. I thought the cubicle was great when I moved in. I thought, brilliant, you know, engineer. I can hide in the cubicle even though I'm the only one here. You know, I'm just so used to hiding in the cubicle that, yeah. So used to being oppressed as an engineer in the dungeon. I have literally worked in the dungeon in the bowels of a building. That's where my office has been at more than one company. And I don't think that was random chance either. I think it was Dave's a troublemaker, but he's useful, so just stick him down in the dungeon.
How is it orientation going? Like,
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't got a clue. I was thinking that it would sit here, but that table is too big. It's just
one
the
of them
desk
get rid
is
of
too
this?
big. Oh, I'm certainly getting rid of this. But that table is like I think it's like 2.4 meters long or something. It's like, it's insane. Oh, should we just carry it out now? Yeah. Why not? All right. That's doable. All right. Yeah. It's actually pretty heavy, isn't it? Try and lift that.
The sort of parts that connect the leg to the table are loose.
Oh, okay.
I don't wanna...
Okay, let's not. This ain't going to go around that bend easily.
No.
It's not, is it?
Probably have to go. Yeah.
No, if we can clear that and move those boxes, save the other stuff, the other crap boxes lying on the ground there, move all those, and I think we'll have enough turning circle. Oh yeah, no, you shouldn't have to move those actually. There we go. It's deceptive. Never guess, always measure. Yeah, this thing is, look at the length of it, it's just enormous. Oh.
And
at least it gives me something to think about. Yeah, so I want to wipe that down. It's a shocker.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, it's a wireless
That's
mouse.
cool.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah,
what
I
goes
mean
on.
trackball, not mouse, but trackball. Yeah, I did that when I had. I thought I had like I had an issue with my wrist, and I thought it was caused by the mouse, so I got a trackball, and you know it helped for a while. I was keen on it, and then my wrist stayed good.
You want to keep these?
Yeah, joiner pieces for the desk.
Cables, we just put it in the file.
Yep. Actually, oh shit.
Or any sort of cable you want is here.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, they all need to be individually dusted.
Yeah.
Dusted down.
Oh, that's dust.
It's a ferrite. It's an RFI. Ferrite clamp.
Oh.
Does dust actually bother you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I have no real problem with dust. It doesn't really. I don't have allergies or dust
Yeah.
issues. I know a lot of people do. That I have a parts thing for that.
Maybe it's true. That's for
Bin.
that's for GoPro. So
All right.
you need the wood.
Bin. Well, that's bin.
That's for your wood, yes.
No, all bin. Oh, shot. No sides.
That's for back.
Oh, I was missing. Let's look for that. I thought it might be on my desk somewhere. I looked and it just wasn't there.
Any of these you can screw. Just
Oh no, it's just,
the rest of these.
Yeah. All bin.
That's used in.
No. All bin. Yeah, this desk is too long. I'm telling you. Might have to go to like IKEA or something.
IKEA. Yeah, I bought a few tables from IKEA. Pretty cheap.
Yeah, nothing wrong with IKEA. Make some of my all that shelving there is IKEA.
Yeah.
It's I think it's a Broder system. It's actually discontinued now. A lot of people loved it and wanted to know where I got it from. And I said IKEA, and it was discontinued from their country, and then I think now it's discontinued here. So can't get my lab rack shelving, even if I wanted to. So we have a desk, but
Half of my solar IKEA shelf. Solar apples.
Yes, if you don't know, I do actually have a sink in here. It's all of these offices in these corporate buildings pretty much have them. And technically I do have a coffee, like a hot water thing there, one of those zip instant hot water things, but I don't partake in coffee or any tea or any of that stuff, so yeah. Wow, the dust is crazy. Wow, look at that. Wow. That's all like carpet, you know, it's all carpet fiber. I mean, it's all.
That's crazy. So these.
I think this is looking like a good idea. This needs to be thoroughly wiped and cleaned, and everything else.
2-port phone adapter.
Yeah, that's my internet. I've got a. Yep. Got VoIP phone. Yeah, that needs another vacuum. Have we got the bit? The vacuum cleaner has like a nozzle thing.
Sometimes they keep it attached.
Oh, here we go. Here it is. Is it? Yep. Yep. Oh, that's kind of weird.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, it's got a weird foldy thing all in one. I don't like. I like the rubber ones. Not the ones with a rubber end. You can really let it rip. Oh. Wow, look at the wow, the wear mark in the chair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that doesn't even come back up. See, that's where a lot of the fibre and dust comes from, the chair just moving around. Wow. I'll give you a look. Here we go. There is the cubicle. Check out the wear mark from the chair. I didn't have one of those, you know, matte things because they're crazy. I got one of those I've used those mats before, and they always just crumble apart. Those, you know, plastic mats or whatever. And but that was where I edited all my videos for the last 5 years. Was in here, and recorded every or most of my amp hour stuff. I don't need the acoustic things on the wall. I mean, boy, you can't hear it, the mic in this. The acoustics in here are still fairly good. But yeah, anyway, so all the books and stuff have to go, and this will just be for packing and shipping. What are some of the comments?
It looks like you pissed yourself and tried to cover it up.
Looks like I pissed myself and tried to cover it up. No, that's the chair, and that's where a lot of the dust comes from, because the chair grinds up, and that's not going to come back out either. I don't think you can like fluff that back up. Actually, I think it's, you know, the fibers are just well and truly worn down. So hang on, I'm looking for a suitable blade on my knife. Here we go. Yeah, like I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can rough that back up and fix that. That's just like, that's permanent. Although, you know, if I abandoned this office and wanted to sell or rent it, I would certainly, once this whole thing was empty, I'd pretty much redo the carpet. The carpet's original. It's the same carpet that was in here when I first moved in. 5 and a bit years ago. So yeah, it was, and the place is like 10, 11 years old or something like that. So the carpet's like 11 years old, which is, you know, pretty much at the end of the usable life of an office carpet. That's fairly typical for office carpets. So yep, surprised it got this much wear out of it. And like, when I actually came in, I think there is actually a video of when I first moved in to here, and you can see like they originally had like some cubicles over here. I think it's got some wear for some chairs over there, and somebody may have actually peed themselves. There were stains over there and everything, and like so but yeah, the chair is yeah, I just haven't noticed it before. Wow. Anyway, clear. Should we move the benches in? I guess. Are we ready to move benches in? I can't see why not. Although, let's maybe I should just do another. I'll do another vacuum.
Oh yeah, it's just.
And just wipe. Dust. Yeah, and so I need to wipe down. Yeah, I'll wipe down the walls and stuff. So I'll get another chucks and wipe it all down.
Really favourites? Oh, there is actually.
Oh, there's some left. Yeah, probably. They're probably my least favourites. That's probably why they're left.
Crunchies, picnics. Picnics are the best.
Go for it. They're still good. Not that old.
I'll go with cherry rock. I love cherry rock.
No, not a fan. No. Nope.
Everyone was just saying solar powered, like solar powered door, solar powered
What?
drum kit. It's just, I don't know if you want to.
People are just making crap up, right?
Yeah, solar powered panels, solar powered heat sinks.
vacuum that any better with this heap of crap. So we're going to have to get this out of the way, aren't we, if we're going to move those in, these in. So can we just stuff that in the corner somewhere? Or I'll simply take that in.
Can I just turn off the?
The air filter. Yep, and move that over here. Yep. I reckon probably it's gone. The best one on the market, Blue Air. It's called. Is it the Blue Air? Yes, Blue Air. Yeah, they're not cheap. These things are not cheap at all. But air purifier. If you haven't seen them, they use carbon filters, and not particularly cheap to replace the filter. But these are smoke stop filters, and there's an ionizer in there. You can probably see the high voltage bars, the high voltage elements in there to generate ions, and there's just a huge low noise fan. Like if you put this on the lowest setting, I can shoot videos right next to this, and it's really good. It's designed for about 60-70 square meter office, I think, and you can hear the carbon granules and stuff in there. Oh yeah, got a bit of dust in the bottom. Haven't looked at that. That's right. Since I've installed it, but that's good, and it's got ones in the side as well. So it's got these in the side and over there too, and so 3 of them. So it sucks in the air down through the bottom and just pumps it up the top. But yeah, it's really nice if you're after a air purifier. I can recommend that one. And yeah, it just takes all the organic crap out of, I'm always, like old stuff, like lots of chemicals leach out and things like that. Having something like that is probably good insurance. Although I've been breathing this shit in my whole life, so, explains a lot. Wow, look, it's clean. I got to tweet that. I got to tweet. Where's my phone?
Just here.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm going to tweet it. Nowhere to put it at the moment. Says Phil. I can't store it. Okay, here we go. Da, 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 da. Wow.
Solar spider. Free range organic air.
I'd much prefer a window that I could open, but so my next lab, I really want a bloody window or a door I can, open and get some fresh air. But yeah, so that's hence why I got the air filter. Just makes me feel better. And
Tweets pea stain. Somebody's going. What if Dave just came back in his underpants?
damage carpet from 5 years off. Oops. All right.
Dave is 23. Nice shirt.
Okay.
That's weird. They know my age. They're like Dave 3 is 23.
Dave 3. Right, where's the, I need another,
Alright, so
wipe down walls and just give a
chuck on top.
See, it didn't take a huge amount of time, did it?
No.
I think now it'll take twice as long to actually clean up and organise and set up, rather than, but the physical move, that basically took as long as I thought it would. Or I was hoping. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new desk. That thing is just too long, I think. It's too long.
What about these sound?
Acoustic panels.
Oh, they're only hanging off my hooks.
Oh yeah, this is hanging on hooks. I figure I might as well leave them because I don't really have another use for them yet. So there's probably no point moving them.
Oh, you got the orange pies.
Yeah. Sweet. Ugh. Oh. No, I need a wetter thing than that. All right. Sell it and split the profit. Phil thinks we're going to sell that desk. All right. It's going in. Can everyone see? I assume you can see. All right. They don't have a side, do they? Oh, are they? Hang on. No, I'll what I'll do is I'll wipe them down.
Yeah, I didn't really take everything out. Just a few bits and pieces. Like, I don't know what this is. So maybe it's from old computer.
Oh, that's from a ZX80, I think. Membrane. Keyboard, that's what the keyboards were like back in the 1980s, before you were born. Young whippersnapper. What was the first computer that you were, like, used, or
Probably
would it been like a 386 or something?
No, we never had anything like that.
What was
I think the earliest I remember was just 95 Windows.
Windows 95 is your earliest experience.
Yeah. And I would have been pretty young. Z80 bingo. ZX80.
Z. None of this Z American rubbish. You're Australian. Speak like an Australian.
ZX81.
ZX81, yep. Or the ZX, yeah, it would have been the ZX81. I've got a couple of those lying around. Need to do a video on those. I've got a ZX81 modification to get composite video out. I want to do that. Because those computers, you couldn't even hook them up to a monitor. You had to hook them up to a TV. They had an RF modulator. So oh, it comes off. Maybe it'll come. Yeah, it might come. No, it's stuffed, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, it's only it's particle board. I mean, that's exactly what you'd expect.
It's easily changed these anyway. So.
Anyway, it doesn't worry me in the least.
It's alright.
It'd bother Mrs. EEVblog. All right, let's move it in. Wrong side. Okay, you have to pop out of there. That's plenty of room. So that can go all the way back to the.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and the other one like that. Yeah, no, it leaves a lot of room because these aren't deep benches. That's the thing. These are not deep at all. So look, it leaves a lot of. It's a good idea. Oh God, that's yeah. That's probably for a pick and place. Oh, we can just leave it for now. Well, now needs a huge reorg in terms of tidy up, in terms of sorting stuff. So
isn't this the pick? No, place on there.
Funny money. Yankee bucks. Okay, yep, go. Yep.
Already max.
Yep, go. Oh, it's already maximum, is it?
I like pushing it all the way.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, okay, that's maximum, is it? Really? It doesn't go all the way back? Oh, I think that's the cable going back. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay, do it now. Yep.
It's not flush, but it'll do. Yeah.
Alright. Oh, we don't want that. It's the wrong place for it. Alright. Sweet, look at that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
There's our packing and shipping. Nice. It's actually probably got more room than the previous desk, because the previous desk was huge. So there you go. It's changed the acoustics. Actually, the acoustics are worse with that with the benches in here. So there you go. And I might as well leave the my acoustic things here. These are just homemade. I just got board, and board from Bunnings, just 3mm board, and stuck on these acoustic foam panels, which you can buy on eBay, and they work really well. And I didn't even have to cut it, because these are 300mm by 300mm, and the board was precisely 1200 by 600. So like, I didn't even have to cut anything. So these were like made in like 5 minutes, and just put hangers on and hang them on the wall. So I can easily take those off, but might as well leave them there because I don't know what else to do. And I drew blood. You've got to draw blood. Yep. There we go. Yep. Alright. That's heaps of room.
Yeah, what's it about?
That's a lot of room. And yeah, everything goes on the shelves. So yeah, the next thing, which I don't want to do, I haven't got time to do it today, but yeah, they would
Eventually.
all that move out. Yep.
So that's some other time.
Oh yeah. No. Oh well, shortly, but
What about that?
not today.
The shelving. This stuff here. Don't really need that.
Oh yeah, I may not need that
Probably
now.
not, I think.
Although no, I'd probably leave. I'd probably put it back.
Yeah.
I'd just put it back just because.
Because I think there's enough room just underneath. You just have all the packaging.
Yep.
You can probably just stack all the.
Yep, and all these boxes go in here too. They'd all fit under there.
Yeah.
Well, maybe.
Oh, most of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And printers.
Yep.
Chuck.
Yeah, well, print it. Like, I don't like them on the floor, but then again, I don't necessarily. Well,
Maybe there's enough room here.
well, I could probably put it in the corner because this corner's pretty useless now. So there's no reason why it couldn't sit in the corner. Couldn't sit up there on the corner now, I would suspect.
Computer.
Yep.
Printers. And whatever.
Yep. Well, I would say packing and shipping, computer and monitor, and printer here.
We also have the printing supplies, so all the.
Yep.
You know what? I can just.
Yeah. No, I think it's go on the shelf. That's heaps. I know. There's tons of room. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. No more cubicle. I am free from the cubicle. Yes.
Okay.
And look. Oh, this is so bad. Oh, I gotta tweet that. Oh, that's shocking. Wow. Wow. How many people watching?
300.
300.
Pretty good.
Doesn't anyone have anything better to do on a, would it be Friday night in America? Late Friday night? Saturday today, right? Apparently it's a long weekend. Tiernan, do you know that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I work for myself. I don't know.
Queen's birthday Monday.
Yeah. Well, it's not actually a birthday. But
Well, it's the
Okay, I'll see if I can do a panorama. Oh, that's shocking. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do a sweep. You going to stay still or be out of it? Oh, hang on. No. No, fail. No, stop. Out of the way. No, no, fail. No. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think that's that. Wow. Wow, that is really, that is.
Dave, what did you ever do with that broken solar panel you took off your roof?
I've still got it hanging around. No, I moved it to the bunker. It's in the bunker. The wife had hung around home for a while, and the wife just went, "Nah, it's gone." So bunker it went. At least I have a clear walkway.
Get to the bunker.
There we go. Tweeted a panorama of the sweet panorama of the lab at the moment. Oh, geez. Yep. What a shocker. All right. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that desk is too big, right? If you picture, actually, can we just move this out of here for a second, just here, maybe? Oh, geez, that's heavy, isn't it? Oh, so is this.
Yeah, that thing is.
So you can just picture. Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah. So if you just picture, that desk is like, it's so long. It's so long. Why does anyone need a desk that long? It's only, okay,
What is it?
1.8 meters. Not as long as I thought. But still, I reckon that's too long. Yeah, I've got 3 monitors, but I probably need like 1.5. It just, I don't know, it just looks too big. It just looks far too big. It's an okay looking desk. I probably should just use it because it's just a waste.
You only have to use it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can't really do it this way.
Although it's going to be handy though if I do projects.
Yeah,
If
that
I've got
was.
a project hooked up to the PC. Actually, yeah. Actually, I probably should keep it because I can set up like a mini lab on here,
Have that as a pro.
and then I can do webcasting and stuff. You know, like screen capture stuff while I've got stuff hooked up. So, actually, yeah, I'll keep it. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, it's going to come. Yeah, if I get a smaller desk, I think I'm going to regret it. Another question is where to put it. Do I stick it over there, or do I have it in the middle here? Interesting conundrum.
We need a side table as well.
And do I have it sticking out, or do I sit with my back against the wall and have it in front? How do I
We've got a custom here.
have it sticking out?
Side table would probably fit. You don't want this free. You can probably have it across from here.
Let's just stick it there, just for the sake of testing. Okay, so we go all the way in, all the way with LBJ. Nice wet chair.
This is covered in the way if you want to. So you can't really use this area.
No, it's totally unusable. Yep, I agree. But I could, yeah. Well, there's no reason why I couldn't put that shelf back here, right? That shelf is here. There's no reason why I can't have.
No.
Just because, you know, like it's not going to be used for anything else otherwise, right?
It's just long.
Yeah, it's long. But I need at least this, right? I need at least this for 3 monitors, right? So if I have that 3 monitors and a keyboard and a mouse, can we move?
Maybe this can
Hang on.
come out.
Sorry, people. Do we have a?
Super long extension. USB.
Oh, the USB may not be long enough. Yeah, hang on. Yep. I think we can do it. Whoa, don't pull it tight. You'll just disconnect the. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah. Yep. There we go. Got it. Yep. Yep. What do I do?
I can probably come out, and so you have, and then you can have maybe like a walk-in shelf area here, and you can put comes out. It'll be just like your old.
Can have my mic coming over the monitors. I need at least this length for my 3 monitors. Got to have at least 3 monitors. I can install extra light in there, which lights me up when I'm shooting face video, when I'm shooting screen capture video and stuff. That's important. The lighting was piss poor in the other one. And then I've got like an extra 40 centimeters or something, half a meter, for setting up gear and having them hooked up to the computer. Because I don't want to do that on the bench, because it's all about how to do. It's all about the logistics of doing video, and and my main PC here has all the stuff already set up for proper screen capture, and it's the best machine to do it on. So if I've got a a USB connected device I'm demoing or playing with, then this is pretty much where I want to do it. And then I can have a camera here which then looks down onto the gear. I can have a secondary webcam set up which looks down onto the gear. I can have a webcam which looks at me to do the face stuff. Yeah. and then I don't have to install. I've already got a Ethernet switch just at the bottom of here, so I don't have to worry about internet. It's already here. It's already here. And I've got PowerPoint just there, whereas if I put this, I was thinking that I would put it, like, have a desk here in the middle, and then I've already got the whiteboard. And I could maybe do something on the whiteboard behind me, but that's just, nah. It's not really a good idea.
What do you reckon? We would never go up to there, so you can just have, we'll just leave that empty, I guess.
Yep. And as I said, I'd set up a second webcam here so I can look down onto the bench, and then I can just switch. As I'm recording video, I can just switch from my face or whatever to a webcam which looks down onto the gear.
What you can do, you put this side table underneath. Does that fit underneath?
Oh yeah, I can actually keep that there. Yeah.
Put it underneath, so that's all flush.
Yep.
Don't need this.
No, I don't need that. I'd toss that.
That shelving can probably just go here, or something.
Yeah. Although, yeah, because the problem is the phone. I've got a phone switch, phone panel, a phone patch panel where I've got like 15 lines. I think I've got 15 phone lines coming into this office. I think they used to use this as a call center because in the original video I showed for this, when I moved into here, they had like 5 phone outlets, 5 or 6 phone outlets all throughout the thing. So they actually had a lot of people in here. So, yep. So yeah, I can't think of anything better, Tiernan.
Yeah.
And
you can keep that area clear.
I can keep that area clear.
Because nothing can really fit there. Well, you don't need anything.
No. And then when you walk in the door, it looks more open and feels more open.
Question is, where are you going to put all this?
Oh, well, that needs to be... Well, once those boxes go in there, a lot of that can go under that bench.
Because originally they were out up to here.
Yeah, no, that's all bunker stuff. That's a part of a complete lab cleanup. So, I've got the measuring tape over next to my drink bottle over there. Yep. Oh, how long's that side piece? I think it's too long.
90.
90. Yeah, it's too long. 70. Right, so it's gone. There's no way I could possibly use that. So, and you can't even sell that. So that's a dumpster. I hate throwing out stuff.
You can put it in maybe the bunker.
No, well, I could put it in the bunker and store it in the bunker forever until I get rid of this desk, and then, oh look, we can give it away and have a matching thing. Like, yep. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't. I thought I'd have to get a new desk, but I won't. I think this is going to work. I think this will work. So, I think I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
I'll move that's the mount for my boom mic. So I have the boom, instead of swinging out from there, I have it coming from behind the monitor, which is good because my Rode Podcaster mic is actually an end-on mic. So you speak into the end of it, not like that. So if it's pointing down towards my mouth, then that's better. So is the stream still going? Stream still running?
Yeah.
Yep. I assume everyone can still hear us. I think we're just going to get auto gain on that mic. So, yeah, that's it. I don't want to say it's done because it's not done. I've got to reset up the computers here, but I can reset up this now. That's a good thing. Although to do that, I have to disconnect the stream because I'm currently streaming with my main Xeon, dual Xeon machine because I couldn't get the other one, wasn't working properly, wasn't set up for XSplit and broadcast into YouTube. So right, although one of the problems was the noise from that computer. Even though it had fairly silent fans, I want to upgrade them to I've got some fans in the car. They've been sitting in the car forever. Somebody sent those in donkeys years ago, and I was going to upgrade the fans in it to make it quieter. But the good thing is, I think the computer is now going to sit further away, whereas before it was like right here. So my mic was here, and the computer was just here, and it just didn't. It wasn't the quietest. Wasn't the quietest thing around, and the acoustics should be good here. I get no reverb from behind. Well, where you have the monitors, of course, but it should be good. Should be good. I can install some additional lighting up there, so I can switch those on when I'm doing a screen capture or a casting or a live thing, because lighting is number one. Apart from audio. So, because webcams, I've got the best webcam, the C920 webcam, and it's not, if you put in crap light, it's crap, so they can't magically fix it, but with good light, it's an excellent webcam. So, I'll set up a couple, I can have stuff on the bench. This is good. It's a good upgrade. I like it. And it feels more open. That's a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yep. Yep. It's all good. It is good. Oh. Could that be it? It's 1 o'clock.
Shouldn't take it. Yeah, we can check the monitors on.
Yeah, well, they have to be everything has to be dusted down, and 3 monitors have to go back. Now I need better stands. I was using cardboard boxes for the stands for my studio monitor speakers, and really heavy because they're filled with books. And yeah, it's going to be sort of sitting here, not very professional. I need some good, nice sexy stands for the speakers, So, I'm sure I can get those on eBay somewhere. Just about this high, so they poke above the monitor. Because I don't have the bench space to put, I'd have to move over here. This table is actually just long enough if I had the speakers sitting on the table and had the speakers in the corner like that, and the 3 monitors. In fact, the monitors might actually block the speakers, so the speakers has to be elevated up on stands above the 3 screens. So, yep, get some stands. Although I'm lazy, I might just still end up using cardboard boxes. Get by. Everything's a bodge around here. Love it. Got my Back to the Future poster, if you can see it. Excellent. Well, that's a winner. That is a winner. And that is just wow. Wow. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, that's yep. Look at that. You cannot walk in there for quids. So yep, everything's got to come. Where did it all come from? I like magic. Anyway, yeah. So these are the boxes that I sat my speakers on. So there you go. All right. All right. That's it. I think we're.
Alright, so we'll do your table first. That's probably. Yeah.
Do the table?
That was the last time you took out, so.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, let's just quickly dust off the monitors, put them back, because I need the computer. Like, the computer's the priority to get that back up and running. Otherwise, can't edit video. I could always do it on the floor. been there, done that, trust me. Okay, where's our Chucks Super White? No? No? Lost it? Lost it? Lost it. Yep.
Oh, there's something there. Oh,
Right. Oh, there's one. Okay, there it is. There it is.
Alright, so sort this out. This is
Oh,
white.
here's the other one.
What is it?
And in case you're wondering, the sink here, because I don't really use it for like making tea and coffee and crap like that, I use it for cleaning stuff. It's not too pleasant in there. Okay.
Is that a second jump?
Yep, there's one in there. Just clean it off. Yeah, the amount of dust on these cables is pretty horrific because it was all under the desk, and you know, it's never really cleaned it. I vacuumed around things occasionally, but yeah, pretty terrible. That's my 28-inch Dell, is it?
Yeah.
It's not full 4K, it's like 2K or whatever it is, you know, the intermediate res. What is it, 2400 by 1700 or something like that? But the problem is the font is too small. You actually need probably a 30-inch when you go to a 2K monitor. It's just, you know, it's just too small. The font is too small, and Windows is crap at expanding, doing the expanding on that. So, yeah. I shouldn't use one of those dividers, should I? That's a bad idea. They just make the place look crap, those big dividers. Yeah, Yep. They're a bit depressing. No, I just feel like I'm in a cubicle again. But yeah, but the other problem is like you walk on this side, you can see all the cables and shit. So I've got to do like cable management.
Oh, it's plenty each one.
That modem is not used.
Bin.
Still half decent modem. It's a 3G job. Can use that. Okay, monitor. Bloody these stupid tag things, these test and tag rubbish. I got that on all my monitors and gear when I went to the trade show. And of course, you know, they've got to be compliant, and everything you plug into the mains has to be test and tagged. Probably costs like $5 a pop to get it test and tagged. You know, just plug it into the pat tester and bloody rot.
I reckon most of these plugs aren't even used. A lot of these aren't used for something.
Probably not.
Yeah.
They're probably redundant. Plug them. Well, I'll put them back one by one
And then just see what you have.
as needed. Yeah. So I do like this desk. It's a nice desk. It's worth keeping. Yeah, actually, when it sits here, it is the right length. but if it sits anywhere else in here, it's too big.
It extends too much.
Yep. But yeah, the problem is, I've got to have a speaker here. I've got to have the stereo speakers, like, you know, angled towards me, because audio is important when I'm doing my video playback. I've got to. It's important to have a good pair of studio monitor speakers.
So you can probably extend the webcam even more.
Oh yeah,
USB,
no,
USB.
I've got tons of them. They're all over the shop. Okay. And this might encourage me to keep the desk clean as well, because it's like more visible. You know, if people come over, especially the wife, she'll nag me, you know. If it's all untidy, she's a bit of a tidy freak. See, here's the, you know, see, that's the thing, like, well, I can hang that over the edge, like that's possible, but you know, you end up bumping it, right? So this is my full HD. So it's important to have a mix of monitors. Actually, what I've got is a full HD monitor, and not only for accurate video playback, so I can actually play back and it looks, you know, it's not, you know, cropping or expanding pixels or anything, full playback, but also for capture. So I do all my screen capture on a full HD, because of course I broadcast, my videos are all in full HD, 1920 by 1080. And so it's important to capture it without having to scale it, because you lose quality when you scale it. So I do all my capture on a full HD monitor. Then I've got the 2K monitor or whatever it is. I use that for video editing, because it's got more, you can see more stuff on there. You can see more of the timeline and everything else. And then I actually have a portrait monitor over here that I put PDF documents and stuff on, and that's good for screen capture as well. So if I want to screen capture a portrait PDF page or some other thing, portrait, I drag it onto the portrait monitor over there, which is a full, is it a full HD? No, I'm not sure, it's a bit less. But yeah, it's portrait format, so I can actually screen image grab from the portrait monitor, which you can't get on the landscape ones. You just don't see as much vertical information. So yeah, so I have, there's actually a reason why I have 3 different types of monitors. You might think, oh, you have 3 identical monitors. And I used to have 2 identical full HDs, and actually 3 at one stage. And yeah, it's more versatile to have different types of monitors for the type of stuff that I'm doing. So I hope everyone's getting that. Is everyone getting that? Is the audio good?
Yeah, audio is fine.
Yeah, audio's good. It's just the oh, why did it flash black then?
Yeah, it's been flashed.
Yeah? It's been flashed.
When it flashes, I think it's different. Like it's not as light, or it's sort of.
Right.
I think that's dependent on the internet.
Well, no, I've got a pretty solid internet here, and we're only, I think the upstream's only about 4 megbits, and it's downstream. I'm obviously downstreaming as well at the same time, but I've got a 20 meg symmetrical connection here in the lab, so it's pretty rock solid. So it should, internet shouldn't be internet's not the bottleneck.
Yeah, it's really choppy here.
Yeah, really.
Oh, like before it was. So when it flashes,
yeah,
it's choppy for a few seconds.
Oh, okay, right.
And
Really? Okay. All good, D. Oh yeah, yeah.
Really choppy.
Wow. Okay.
Ceiling cables, yeah, so
Interesting.
that's weird.
Yeah. somebody says, cut the stream, unlock here. I think I've banned unlock here. Yeah, video is consistent, just 10 frames per second. Yes, it is 10 frames per second. That's for technical reasons. That's all we were able to get today. So, which is a bit of a shame, really. Well, I could have probably got higher frame rate, but I would have had to drop the screen res. So, anyway. Streaming's weird. Streaming never works the same way twice. It's bizarre. Yeah, see, so that's a lot of monitor, and these up, you know, this is a 20. I think it's a 27 inch or something. This is 24. I think 24 inch, 27, and like 22 or something. This one here is from the dumpster. This is a dumpster Samsung SyncMaster 204B. Not a bad little thing. I got several of these, and pretty good. But yeah, I set that up as a portrait, and that's really useful for screen capture stuff. It actually looks really weird having the 3 different types of monitors, but it's pretty much essential for the stuff I do. So,
alright, so you need power boards.
Oh yeah, it all has to be set up under there. But
you've got some plugs up top here.
You probably don't have any physical access to it. Oh no, down the bottom. Nope.
What do you got?
No, but it's all. But we need to clear out here to get in, to be able to get in there and set it all up. I'm gonna have to have I need multiple power boards. I've got another power board over here. Where is it? Yep. There we go. So, got 2 6-way power boards. So that should do me 12.
I could probably start shooting some of the stuff in there. Or you reckon just do this?
Yeah, maybe, but what? I mean, yeah, maybe, set up the computer and stuff in there again.
And then, because if I clear some of this.
Where's the computer that came from there?
They're all just down there.
Oh, right, okay. Right. Okay.
Because then I can have this area cleared.
Yeah, okay. For the time being, yeah, move all this under those, move them in there, under those benches. Yep, that'll... Yeah, because we need to get back in here and start cleaning up, so... And rearranging, so we definitely... probably these boxes first. Let's just get rid of these. This can go under first. Hope I don't trip over the webcam cable. we're definitely going to trip over the cable, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Ah, perfect. Yep, those boxes fit bang on under there. So, yep. Hey, that's my boom arm. It's not the best boom arm. It's pretty budget. eBay. It's not. Yeah, somewhere on eBay. It's an ISK microphone stand, which is they're above average. I think they're not like one hung low, but they're not far. I don't think they're far off. So it's a bit dicky. I should get like the genuine Rode one. And,
Is this still a mailbag?
sorry?
Is this a mailbag?
Is that another lot of the micro sleeves? Oh, I think it's more labels, those white labels that go with micro sleeves. Yeah, so yeah, that's heavy, I think. So just drag it in there.
Into the other end?
Yep. Yep. By the time we move all that in there, we won't have anything left. Yeah, that might pick that up. At least we can access here now. And oh, the good thing is that my RAID drive is here too. This is my network RAID drive. It's nothing special. It's just a Netgear thing. It's not even used at the moment. It's hooked up and sort of, you know, but I haven't sorted out, you know, daily backups to it and stuff like that. So, wow. Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going to happen with the speakers. I need speaker stand has to go here, and so I need to. So the speaker's got to sit up there. Yeah, so I need a proper stand for that. For the time being, I might just have to go there, which is pretty crap. I can't even see my monitor. Alright. This is where the depth of your desk becomes an issue. You've got to have it deep. Deeper the better. Same thing for a workbench. Although it just means put more crap on there, so. Kind of looks like a real office now. There's like an office desk in the middle of an open office. Wow, look at the floor space I've got. Wow.
Big difference.
Yeah, huge. Felt so boxed in before. I want to do a video. That's my fluke resistance calibrator. I want to do a video calibrating the calibrator. And I actually have the ability to do that here. I've got resistance standards to do it, and there's a procedure to do it, to use a transfer standard to calibrate the calibrator. So yeah, they go with that. Oops.
Oh, it's a hand.
haven't shown this yet, but it's a genuine Philips PM5639. PM5639 color analyzer, and it's looks like a ray gun. Look at that. So you stick it on your CRT monitors. For CRT monitors, none of this LCD rubbish. You stick it on with a suction cup, you stick it on your CRT monitor, and it's got a calibrated light, you know, photo sensor thingamabob in there, and then it's hooked up to this this display unit, this Philips display unit, and it gives you the color balance and everything else to allow you to calibrate your CRT monitors. Really old school. So I don't think you could sell this for quids, or sell it for, probably give it away is what I mean. You probably couldn't give it away. No, that works there. Yes.
We just want one of these in here.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
I think that's the last one.
Yep. And this can probably go right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get that moving. That might not. So, yeah, no, this. Actually, this thing, I am going to, I tell you what, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to toss it. I'm going to toss the,
Trolley.
chuck the chassis. The chassis is just useless. The chassis is just garbage.
Oh.
Because this is actually a 19-inch rack. This is actually a rack unit, so I've always been meaning to ditch this. So yep, they go straight for the dump. Straight for the dumpster. So, but I still want to do a video on this. So, there we go. And Sagan loves playing. There we go. Yep. Does anyone want a crappy old 19-inch rack? I think it's going to the dumpster. So I don't know how I've kept it in the lab for so long. It's just like, it's crap. So it's gone. Gone ski. Couldn't give that away, I suspect. Actually, that's the wrong speaker. So yeah, I've got an eBay. Geez, they're going to be high. Look, if I get stands to go over the top of these monitors, these speakers are going to be this high. That's just ridiculous. So, the speakers are an issue. The speakers are an issue, believe it or not. Wouldn't think they would be. But, they get in the way, and they aren't big. They're just 5-inch jobs. I showed it before, but I'll show it again for those who haven't seen it. This is my studio monitor speaker. It's an Alesis M1 Active 520 USB. Front panel volume control, very handy, and front panel headphones as well. Use that for all my video editing and podcasting and stuff. You've got to have, in my opinion, one of the best studio monitor speakers for video work and everything else. You can probably get technically better, and well, I'm sure you can, and like you definitely can. I know you can get technically better, but you're gilding the lily. I mean, it's, you know, I don't need to hear a fart halfway across the room, you know, like it's. But even with these, they're good enough to hear that. So, yeah. If you spend more than this, you don't need to. I mean, these are like $300 or something a pair. You don't I don't think you need to spend more than that. And the base is good enough. It goes down to low enough that you don't need some huge, big thumping 12-inch monitor speaker. Crazy. So they're a problem. Wow, those monitors take up most of this desk. I couldn't have got a smaller desk. Wasn't going to work. That was never going to work, Tiernan. It's never an option.
Yeah.
Never an option.
Get this printer out of here.
Printer?
Oh, I was just getting some of this stuff out.
Oh, right, okay.
Where do you want this thing?
Oh, yes, component tower. This is my component tower. For those who haven't seen it, it's one of my dumpster finds. Yeah, it was an old CD carousel, but it fits. This is me. I tried to pick it up like this and just snap. So this, yeah, need to glue that back on. It fits. I found I got them from Farnell's. They were on special. They're on sale, like half price. Component cabinets that just happened to fit perfectly width-wise and not quite height-wise. They went up to here, 2 of them, and depth-wise, perfect. And I was able to get 4 of those on special, like half price, and whack them in here and turn it into a rotating component tower, and got it from the dumpster. So fantastic. Yep. Good question, Tiernan. Where do we put it? Where do we put the tower? I don't want to put it there.
Over there.
It's probably got to go there, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of don't want to put a shelf here because it, like, as you walk in the door, it just crowds it. So yeah. So yeah, I think over there. Yep. Yepity doo dah. Oh, it's 1:30. I'm gonna call it quits very shortly. Yep. So let's just carry it now. Let's just move it over to here because we can move it near enough. Oh, done. Too easy. And yep, my air purifier. Yeah, I'll just leave in front of there, or I could leave it over there. Or yep, air purifier moves from there. Get down to the walkway. Yep. Oh, this is great. Why didn't I do this before? This is. The problem is I just got stuck. When I first moved into here, it was like, where do I put my desk? In the cubicle, right? It was the natural place to put it. And I thought you had that upside down. Hang on. Oh yeah, no. You were getting half box there before. Yes. So the cubicle was the natural place to put my desk, it was a complete no-brainer. So I just moved into the cubicle. Been in the cubicle for 5 years. You get less for murder. With no window. Well, technically I sort of have a bit of a window to look out onto the corridor, but yeah, not really. But technically I can see people's feet walking past and stuff like that. Woohoo! And so I just kept it in there for 5 years. But no, I haven't started using it yet, but I know I'm going to like this. I know I'm going to like this more open feel, and the light's going to be better. I'll install. I know it's probably crap at the moment, but install more here, and yeah, it's good. Good, and it feels open. I can look at stuff, like I can, like change my eye focus, whereas before, that's important for eye strain and stuff like that. If you're staring at the monitor all day, you can just glance over there to the other side of the lab and your eyes refocus at a distance. And I've had to manually do that because I've had nothing else to stare at. So I think that's important. And there's my mic. have to rearrange that. So, wow, yeah, actually, with these 3 monitors, it doesn't leave much room for gear, actually. Wow, yep. Yeah, look, monitors take up
That's everything.
1.4 meters or something.
And then keyboard.
Yeah.
But
That's,
you'll have a
what?
side table there. Oh, that's not it.
No, not really. Maybe I could put my air purifier there. I don't know. Yeah, it is good. Phone, it's got to be the wife. No one else calls me. Yep. Hello. What's up? Can I be home at 2? It's 1:30. Yep, that's not a question, is it? You're telling me to be home at 2. Right. Okay, no worries. You're live on the YouTubes at the moment. Well, I don't think they can hear you, but they can maybe. Well, they can't see you. There you go. Oh, shouldn't have flashed that. Oh, you can't read that anyway. All right, no worries. Be home at 2. See ya. Yep. Ordered home at 2. It's 1:30.
Insane, it's staged.
And she always asks it as a question, can I be home by 2? And it's like, it's not a question. It's like, I must be home by 2. Being told, you learn that pretty quickly after you're married.
People say it was the government.
Well, she's looking after 2 dudes, so, you know. She has 3 children, you know, Sagan, Huxley and me. Alright, yep, let's call it quits. Yep, yeah, no, everything, like, we're ready to, yep. No, I can at least edit. I can put the computer back, I can have that reset up in 5 minutes, we're ready to go.
Yeah. I'll be here Monday all day because...
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh.
I got major assessments due tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, yeah.
No, Monday's public holiday.
Yeah, but we can still, I mean...
No.
Oh, nah?
No.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm not sure what I'm doing on Monday.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. We're done. Say bye, Tiernan.
See ya.
And, yeah, we're done. Hope you liked it. Not that there was much to like, it was just reorganizing the lab. First time in like 5 years that like I've actually moved my editing bench. So, catch you next time. Here we go. Anyone know the resistance of a penis? Unbelievable what you get in the stream.
It's
I dropped 0 frames in 257,000 frames encoded. 0 were dropped. There you go.